Welcome to Christ Church in Los Altos, California. I'm Dietrich Ranna. I'm an Episcopal priest, and I have the joy of serving as the rector in this congregation and the chaplain to Ventana School. We are a community of curious and creative people who are more interested in deep questions than pat answers, who come together to work for a more just and gentle world, and who seek to nurture the flourishing of the whole human person. We do this imperfectly, but we do it with awe and wonder, with joy and humility, and with great reverence for the gift of being alive. My first thought is that we live in a time when the most pressing danger for us as human creatures is actually loneliness, where people are living with such profound levels of isolation and disconnection from family and friends, even from our own felt sense of the authentic truth of who we are. I think that is a public health crisis. I think it's a challenge for individuals, but I also think it's a spiritual challenge that is plaguing our time and all of us. And I think churches have been places that have caused deep harm for a lot of people. I also think at their best, churches can be places where we start the process of repair, where we acknowledge the ways we've hurt others, we acknowledge the ways that we have not been the best versions of ourselves, where we can speak difficult truths and hold those truths in community, and where we get to experience the sort of illogical and absurd and just utterly wonderful beauty of grace and forgiveness, that we're enough as we are, that we are not only the sum of the things we can do or accomplish, which is a particularly compelling lie here in Silicon Valley. And I think why bother is ultimately an existential question. Why bother to wake up in the morning? Why bother to be alive? I think any community of faith is going to bring together people who are asking those deep questions and looking not only for answers, but for company in the search. And I think this is a community that is uniquely grounded and humble about what really matters most and what gives our life meaning, and is open and thoughtful about how and where God is a part of that conversation. I encourage you to check out our site, get to know the people who consider this a spiritual home through the words and the images you'll find here. But I also warmly invite you to come to a church service on Sunday morning, or a community dinner on a Wednesday evening, or a concert, or a hike, or simply send me an email. I'd love to get coffee.